Friday, April 1st, 2022. As usual, my Arknights character design short released at 5 p.m., and I took some time to make sure no problems arose with it before eating dinner and preparing a stream. I play a lot of Legends of Runeterra, an online CCG by Riot Games. They have a weekend mode called Gauntlet, which simulates a tournament environment. You bring 3 decks in, and play through at least 4 best of 3s in an attempt to claim Prime Glory, a symbol of achievement and a discount ticket to possibly sneaking into the end of season tournament as a wild card. I had 3 out of 4 possible Prime Glories, so I made the decision to stream this attempt at claiming the final glory, and it went, well, let's not get ahead of ourselves. And, if you're interested in this video, be sure to leave a like or a comment, maybe even consider subscribing, as this episode is only the first best of 3, and I don't want to spoil anything, but you probably won't want to miss the rest. Anyway, I chose to enter the gauntlet with 2 decks I had recently built to experiment and have fun with on the new patch, which had arrived recently. But I knew they weren't anywhere near top tier decks, so I needed one to bring that would guarantee me some wins. Thus, my deck choices were solidified. Lurk, a consistent tier 1 deck. Shen Sivir, a mid-range deck focused on using Vulnerable and Barrier to control the board before using the Champions and Sacred Protector to win the game through sheer force, and Zillion Zareth with a splash of Malphite, a landmark control deck that I built while trying to avoid using Bandle City. With the choices locked in, we get into our first match. Our opponent has brought 3 decks that are hard to play against. Luckily though, since Gauntlet simulates a tournament environment, we each get to ban 1 deck. I'm most scared of the board control potential of a Swain Bandle deck, so down comes my ban, and my opponent, like many others, fears the consistent aggro of Lurk and bans it. Thinking I have mostly good matchups into his 2 remaining decks, I select Shen Sivir, and the match starts. From here, I'll let Stream Ducky take over for the gameplay.
He didn't pick Ari Cannon first. That's okay. Ooh, wow, that's a lot of Sivir. I do want Shen and Sivir. Don't get me wrong. But I don't think I necessarily want them both this early, and I want to mulligan for my 1-drop and a couple other 2-drops. Because my early game is going to matter a lot here. I do also have to keep in mind, though, that it is a Fiora deck.
Go get a shiny Dabu.
So I can't play too many weak units.
Careful.
If he does nothing here, I'll Key Guardian. I actually think I still Key Guardian. Huge. Okay. That's good. I want to be able to draw into my champions, not necessarily have them in my hand, so this is huge. He can't attack because that just kills the goat. Now he's going to try and play Fiora. I'm going to play this.
Reaching the peak will change everything.
That's not Fiora, so I'm just going to go aggro here and try to get some damage down for Sivir. Okay. That's fair. I mean, the buff isn't on a faded unit, so I'm like a little bit more okay with it. A little unfortunate my ephemeral gets stunned, and even more unfortunate now I can't really attack with this because he'll just block it with the goat. So that is a really good attack nullification by him there, but there's not really much I can do about it. Here I just kill Tiari. I'm okay with eating 4 damage. I don't really mind. If he plays a buff, I probably respond in kind. Not if it's that buff. Okay. He's trying to make his units big, which, like, fair.
The eye of twilight
So I'm gonna
sees
start
all.
working on mine. I do want to leave Twin Mana open,
Nature blesses
but I
her
want to get
followers.
as much damage as possible onto this thing, so...
By my honor, you must die.
Enforced equilibrium.
Nature blesses her followers.
He's only got 2 mana, so, like, he can't do anything with the Fiora right now. It's a little unfortunate that I have 3 of these instead of, like, any useful, like, barrier cards in hand. But, I think this is fine. Killing his Tiari, which is pretty nice. I kind of want to kill the goat, too, but then, like, if he's got a 2-mana buff, I wouldn't be able to stop it. So I think I'm just going to take this damage.
So close.
Save spell mana. Leave it threatening, I suppose. We do have the Sacred Protector. So if Shen dies, it's not the end of the world, but I would really prefer not to have him die before he levels up.
Try me.
Okay, that's a lot, but it is all of his mana. So I can easily just play Twin here, and we're fine. And frankly, I don't care if she can't die. She does 3 damage, and as long as she's not killing things, it doesn't matter. Straight up.
I know what I'm worth.
I do this, and next turn I play this, and we'll be doing pretty well.
They are under my protection.
Because the barrier is going to prevent them.
Nature
The
blesses her followers.
gonna prevent Fiora from doing any damage to like my units here. I'll have double attack, and we're gonna just start going for big wins. He's gonna start trying to buff his Fiora, but it's a little too late. Now the one downside I have here is Sivir isn't quite leveled. And I don't have the ability to spread my barrier yet. So for now, I'm going to attack like this.
Nature blesses her followers.
I have no time for fools.
And the fact that she can't take damage does hinder my progress of Sivir's level up pretty immensely. Oh, that's suboptimal. I think I just lost that Sivir. I might actually lose this, though. Either way, not a great loss, but I do have an extra of both in my hand, so not the worst thing ever. Wow.
What else can I fight for but life?
Spell Shield and Overwhelm, huh? I don't really think I care that much. Generally speaking, I want to play a barrier card here. So I'm just going to pass. Stand United whatever he challenges with this thing, because it'll have a lot of health. And therefore the Overwhelm won't do anything. Yeah.
The Kinku go where they are needed.
And then I could play Sivir next round
Nature blesses her
in order
followers.
to play for large board end game. I'm gonna play this.
Nature blesses her followers.
We each
Look for the
defend
rally.
our brethren.
Okay. That's fine. He's still only got 5 attack. So I'll pass.
I will cut you down.
I'm sure you will. Ooh. He had a gem. That's unfortunate. I don't think there's much I can do about it.
2 down.
I kind of need to draw another one. I don't have the removal to get rid of
Nothing's lost.
an invincible spell shield Fiora. So, like, kind of a butts move. Wait, he just lost the spell shield. Oh, it's only for that round. Okay, that's huge, because if I can disable... If I can lower its attack, then I can prevent it from winning. So that's, like, huge. Okay, so this is a kind of a little bit of a weird one. In order to get this damage off, I need to play something kind of inconsequential.
Nature blesses her followers.
Nice, he passes those.
Enforced equilibrium.
And that'll just make sure that Sivir gets the level up. Because he's not going to want to block this, because it has barrier. Right?
Nature blesses her followers.
So theoretically, I have gone wide, and this should be the win. Because there isn't a lot he can do to block this. Because even if he's got, like...
Such unrefined style.
Yeah, she has barriers, so that won't kill. Ooh, Judgment. Okay, it wipes the spell shield for sure. And does go into effect before... Huh. I don't have a way to throw my barrier out, and I'm also losing to Fiora's thing.
This pay by the hour.
But lowering her attack by 4 doesn't actually help me. Like, I can do it for sure. But, like, I still lose because it's not a real silence. Wow.
Balance that.
I lost that game because of the delayed level up. Like, because he was, like, literally, because he stunned my, my chariot, I lost. That's why. So if he hadn't stunned my chariot, I have Sivir's level up there.
My fee just went
Damn.
up.
That's right, I had the unfortunate omen of losing the first match. With the pressure on, I still believe Shen Sivir to have the better matchup, so I select it again, and get into game 2.
It will put too much of a hamper on this gauntlet run. I don't think. Okay, we don't need 2 of them. It's rough even keeping 1, actually, in this matchup, because I need to get some early damage down. Quicksand is actually insane, though. So I probably don't need a twin, because I can just lower his elusives and Ahri's attack, and then not worry about it at all. Yeah, play your droplet, I don't give a shit. Alright. And that's Sivir.
Clouds beneath me and winds behind me.
So now he can't play anything important because of this. And he's not going to block with his droplet. Unless he's going to recall it immediately. Which I wouldn't be able to stop anyway. So,
The forest and
You got caught.
fine by me.
light steps.
Move.
It's obviously more important to kill Ahri than the droplet. Like, I don't really want to... Okay.
Feels
We take
familiar.
that. She still lost her quick attack.
These
So it's still a
protect their
trade.
own.
And it's a trade for Twin. So he played Twin in order to kill a 2-drop. So that is massively worth. Here I'm just going to grab this thing. He's going to recall it. There's like no other option here. He just recalls that every time. Out here pulling the wrong thing. Really, he didn't recall it. Okay, so he might not have a recall.
I go where the winds blow.
He played a second Ahri. He's gonna be really disappointed when he finds out I have second Quicksand.
The
Nice, we
forest
got
surrounds
Shen. Okay, the Absolver this time doesn't even help him. He's just wasting his combat tricks. So this is absolutely huge.
I am one with the land.
I'm one with the land. I missed the original voice. And there's the surrender. And that's why people don't play Ari Kennen anymore. Because Quicksand is meta.
And that's game 2. Early misplays by our opponent, plus the power of Quicksand, net us the easy tie for match point. With both myself and our opponent having one deck left, we quickly select them and get into the deciding match.
And I don't get countered on turn 2. This is going to be the hard matchup, though. Okay, the Xerath I like, because he doesn't have a huge amount of removal. I'll keep one loping here. Okay, that's a bit rough. I don't really want to see my high end on turn 1. That's kind of unfortunate. But it's okay. Ooh.
I'll see all this world has to offer. The forest surrounds us.
I want to find this.
Bask in her radiant blessing.
Because the thing is Ari Kennen is Ionia. Actually, Ari Kennen's in Shurima. Which is interesting. He's not Bandle. So I gotta give him that. He's not in Bandle. So that a lot of the cards that you like generally have to be kind of scared of.
Witness glory.
I don't need to attack you. I'm not that deck. I'll pass. You'll just lose your Ahri. Like, congratulations, you got rid of your blocker. Or, I guess, attacker. So, like, I'm totally fine with that. Next turn I play Roiling Sands into hopefully something I draw. I don't have enough mana to do anything else, but I need the draw for sure.
First step's the hardest.
Okay, that's not a big deal. I actually want to play Xerath. He's got a lot of units that have like 1 health but are elusive kind of a thing. So if I play Xerath and then I play this at the start of next turn before my opponent can do anything, That's kind of like a really big threat for him. Oh, and we got Chip. I think I'm gonna play Endless Devout instead, though. Just because it contests this really well, and if I can get a landmark out of it, it's kind of sick.
Don't let the fluffy tails fool you. Woohoo!
What? That's not what I pulled that with. That means something here. That's incredibly specific. Thank you for your insight. Where are you this week? Nice, we take that as damage.
Can't steer! Zigged! Should have sagged.
Getting rid of his units real good.
Silent as death.
Easy. 3 mana do nothing. Progresses my level up condition. Guam. Ooh. That sounds like an interesting place to be. Nice, I got landmark removal.
Hunt does not consume you.
Now I just need
The
a
others seem
landmark.
to wish it so.
I need this thing dead. The internet is ass here. Yeah, that's fair. I don't think Loping can generate me a landmark, can it? It can, I guess, if it's an epic. But, like, at that point, what would I get? Like, Scar Grounds? Like, what am I really looking for there? I think the answer here is just to throw down the Golden Sister, play my hand.
What once was two,
Just be like,
now
hey.
is one.
I took a counter card for your deck. Deal with it, you know?
Time for a leap of faith.
It's your home for your current contract. Well, I mean, I can't claim 100% to, like, you know anything about
2 steps into moonlight.
Guam specifically. So we blocked this one because it prevents Ari's level up condition. I don't think I care about Ari's 2 damage. Like, theoretically, I can get the lifesteal like that, but I can also just get the lifesteal on attack next turn. I guess I could have blocked it with this. Just to get it closer to death. But that's fine. That's another wasted twin.
Too slow.
If he's not hitting my face with twin, I'm very okay with it. Now, like, he can't play Conspirator again yet. And I have, like, a really easy swing here this turn. Because he just straight up can't block this. Okay. So he recalls that because he doesn't want me getting a lifesteal, so that's fine. I'm very close to lethal though. And the more he exhausts his mana, like he's gonna replay Ari here probably for the last bit of his mana, because she's very close to leveling. And I'm just gonna save 3 mana here and kill her.
Targon is so big.
Targon is so big. 70% military bases, huh? That's quite a bit. Okay, he didn't actually play Ari. So I'm gonna play Loping and see what I generate. Yeah, I mean, the Trickster is an elusive blocker, so I'm just gonna take that. Probably get rid of the 2-1 here. Just so I have something to block his elusives. If he drops Ari here, I think I still go for it. Because I can't really afford it, his Ari leveling up here. And if he recalls her, he recalls her. But I really don't want to deal with that. Okay, he had an Opify. That's fair.
There's always a way out.
The world's heart beats with mine.
I want to sacrifice 2 mana gems, but I don't have a landmark to destroy for this. So I guess I gotta do this. Hourglass is pretty poggy. Because if he tries to recall my Xerath, I can just put him away. Okay. Does he have a second Opify? He does. Alright. Yeah, that's
Let them chase me.
very fun. I love playing against this character. Alright, well that's a mistake. You have 1 mana. I can do this and kill her. You absolute fool. Then it's just a matter of blocking extra damage, so that'll kill that, give me a landmark to work with, and this just blocks 3 damage, so, yeah, that covers it, I think.
Too slow.
Alright, what's new with League Hearthstone? Actually a decent amount. They just had a patch recently. I'm gonna say he's got to play something here. I've got lethal on board.
Now you will see my final move.
But yeah, they just had a pretty large patch to try and like attend to the meta a little bit. Okay. Does this do it when he blocks? No, it's just when he's summoned. So he's gonna probably try and recall and generate another one of those next turn so he can kill my Xerath. My goal next turn is to level up my Xerath. But yeah, the patch did lots of things, but most notably it actually buffed some underperforming decks. And so like the meta's kind of shifted a little bit. 2 droplets, huh? Okay, watch this. Yeah.
Unlimited power, mine to control.
I'm just gonna shoot his droplets. Just get him the hell out of here. And then we big swing. And if he tries to kill my Xerath, and then I just hourglass him. That should be the win.
Let me see your technique.
There's no way he has enough stuns and board like counters to be able to stop this amount of damage. Like there's no way. Not for 6 mana. Yeah, he's still dead. I'm just gonna hit OK here. Give him the GG. I have a way to prevent Xerath's death, but we take the win when we can get it. Like, I don't... He's got 3 mana left. I don't want to prompt him to like, be like, oops, I accidentally had not lethal in hand, right? So, yeah. Definitely take those. And that's our first big dub on our path to the prime glory.
Well articulated, Stream Ducky. you got there eventually. But, like he said, that's the first win on our path to glory, and with it, this episode of the Gauntlet Run is nearing its end. If you enjoyed, remember to like, comment, and subscribe to see the next one, and if you didn't, feel free to dislike and tell me why as well. I'm still pretty new to this and could probably use the critique. Oh, and one more thing. If you liked listening to Stream Ducky during the games, feel free to drop by the stream sometime. I'm live on Tuesdays and Fridays, usually starting between 6 and 8 p.m. EST. Tonight, I'm probably doing some LOR to go with the video, and this week it looks like we're getting a new Arknights event, so I'll probably be playing through that on Friday. The link is in the description. Alright, that out of the way, this episode is finished, so I hope you all have luck in your games, and until next time, Gooby.